Should students use AI for schoolwork? Should student work be used to train AI? These are among the questions just about every school district is grappling with these days.
And tonight, the I-Team's Chris Glorioso visits a school in Harlem where the students themselves are drafting their own guidelines and guardrails on AI in the classroom.
What have you heard about AI?
At the Dream Charter School in East Harlem, third graders are not waiting for the grown-ups. This week, they are writing their own rules on AI.
I heard that AI can make fake videos and websites. A lot of people use AI to cheat on their essays or tests.
In this lesson, teachers Cale Blackshear and Rebecca Mapes are encouraging the kids to craft and draft what they think the school's policy should be.
What the final policy should be.
So that machine learning boosts human learning. That means these kids are tackling topics like AI and cheating, how we can know AI results are accurate. And what about AI and privacy?
Because AI can sometimes ask you for personal information.
The world that we live in and the world that they're living in right now growing up, that AI is about to be a big part of their future. So why not go ahead and get ahead of it?
AI is going to start being a big part of our lives.
The third graders in this class wrestling with some of the same questions and doubts that perplex some of the smartest minds in education across the world.
With no evidence for the safety, the effectiveness, or even if they have a positive impact in classrooms.
Wayne Holmes is a professor of artificial intelligence and education at University College London. His research calls on policymakers to resist the narrative that AI is technologically inevitable. And he says so far the evidence is scant that AI helps students learn.
But what I say with complete confidence in my talks is that today we have no independent evidence at scale for the effectiveness of any of these AI tools.
Last year, a survey by Common Sense Media found kids and adults do not agree on whether AI is good for schools, with 52% of young people saying AI should be encouraged on schoolwork, but 52% of parents saying it's unethical to use AI on assignments. In New York City, a coalition of parents has now gathered more than 2,000 digital signatures urging Mayor Mamdani to impose a 2-year moratorium on the use of AI in public schools.
We believe that the role of artificial intelligence in public education spaces needs to be deeply considered, evaluated, and for the time being stopped until really we have evidence that there is no harm done.
Organizer James Baker believes much of the hype around AI derives from education tech companies.
It's about profit, it's about influence, it's about attention.
What if I put a picture of a police officer?
Back at the Dream Charter School in East Harlem, this lesson on AI literacy was designed by Lego Education, a company that sells tech products to schools. A company rep recently addressed the lack of evidence behind learning in AI, writing, "We cannot wait for adult expertise to catch up to the speed of innovation." Dream Charter Schools hopes to have 60% of students using AI as a learning tool, telling News 4 students are already using AI outside the classroom, and waiting for research risks leaving students to figure this out on their own without guidance.
We're still using our own brain power. We still have our kids check their work. We still have our kids do their own critical thinking on their own.
The third graders here seem well aware the grown-ups are still debating the value of AI, but they're also aware AI is very likely to impact their careers one day.
I feel like AI is going to be a really big part of our lives.
That's why they want to get wise about AI now.
Because if you don't, it's not fair.
Reporting from East Harlem, Chris Glorioso, News 4 New York.